Tim, a picture can say 1,000 words. This one right here, the store manager expresses, only says one: guilty. These beams are here to become a part of a new bell tower at Sacred Heart Church, but more importantly, to serve as a reminder for New Mexicans of what happened in New York City on September 11th. Now, as we speak, fire crews and officials are being briefed on exactly how big this fire has gotten and where it's gone. These guys have been out here working so hard all week. Now, granted, these apartments may not be much to look at right now, but I think you can see that the groundwork is being laid to make this neighborhood shine once again. UNM says they got their man in Richie McKay, but do Lobos fans think they got their man? I'm Dan Slover with the reactions coming up. A mushroom cloud of smoke looms over much of southwest Colorado. The missionary fire is forcing hundreds from their homes near Durango and Bayfield. Some take refuge at the Red Cross set up at Bayfield High School, while others pack up and hit the road. So with the fire and smoke just miles away, who would think about moving into the area on a day like this?
Aaron, can you and Taylor grab that?
Try the Bird family.
Looks like a huge fire. I don't know. It's pretty wild. What a day to be moving, huh?
While on their move from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the family had an idea of what they were heading into.
On the news, the radio all the way up and everything.
But seeing is believing.
Look at that. That's a big fire, though. Look at it.
For now, it looks like the birds have nothing to worry about just yet.
Did you see one of those big slurry bombers?
But the sight of air tankers can only make the new Bayfield residents wonder.
It's been a little bit scary. We just looked forward to moving here for so long, and now we're here and everything's on fire.
I think we're pretty fortunate. So, a lot of people are out of their homes, and we're getting ready to get into ours.
In Bayfield, Colorado, Dan Slover, KOAT Action 7 News. What does a book burning represent? More importantly, what does it convey? For members of Christ Community Church, it has a deeper meaning.
It's not about burning books. People are getting the wrong message. It's not about burning books. It's about burning things that are in your life that you need to get rid of.
But a road that divides the church members and those against the book burning seems much wider tonight.
I don't need to see it or read the book to know that burning books is bad. Burning books is un-American.
Any book burning is repugnant, and it's an embarrassment to the community.
But that's not what the church thinks.
We don't think it's like that, and I know if they really searched in their heart, they would say that it's not either.
Books, movies, and games all going up in flames. The real question is not what conclusions adults have come to, but what the kids think is the right choice to make.
We could do it other ways instead of like this, where all the people have to be here. But this is good.
Yeah, this represents it best.
Yeah,
Clearing them out, getting completely rid of it down to ashes.
The stomping on the ground brings back haunting memories of the Baton Death March.
I think it all ought to be remembered. It's something that'll happen just once in your lifetime.
For the survivors of the Death March, a lifetime of memories will now stand in Veterans Memorial Park in Las Cruces.
Let this beautiful and stirring memorial be Las Cruces, New Mexico's, and America's tribute to the compassion, sacrifice, and endurance of the heroes of Baton.
I just wanted to cry. It just brought everything back. The one in the middle and the one on the right side are my brothers, Juan and Jose Baldonado, who suffered for 3.5 years in prison camp.
Elisa's brothers were just two of more than 70,000 POWs that the Japanese forced to march 65 miles to a prison camp during a crucial time of World War II. Thousands died, but many, including hundreds from New Mexico, survived to see their efforts remembered.
I think it's great. I think it's great. Everybody respond like they did.
This memorial will stand like a pillar of justice
and commitment as the history of the Baton Death March finds a home in New Mexico. Battered walls are just about all that is left of Fort Selden from the battles of the Civil War.
Gun number one, fire!
But a part of history still stands as strong as ever at the post.
There's no limitations on what is done here. It's Frontier Day describes it here.
From a cold night in a tent to a meal fit for a soldier, Frontier Day gives the group Friends of Fort Selden a chance to recreate what it was like to live in the Civil War outpost.
Well, we always say that we basically do this for ourselves, and if the public gets any good out of it, we are that much ahead.
A good artillery crew could get off 3 to 4 rounds a minute.
I think it's fantastic. It's
showing us some history here in the Southwest, especially Southwest New Mexico.
Fire!
When they fired off, it scared us. We jumped.
They're real loud.
Besides a brigade of cannons, the fort was also home to a young Douglas MacArthur. But as the Friends of Fort Selden will tell you, you'll have to come out to the post to hear the rest of the story.
I think it's definitely worth it. This is definitely a part of history.